So as you are already aware, this is the African Digital Skills Conference for 2022. And my name is Abdullah Isa. I'm a development practitioner.
Noted.
So Story Pen Opportunities is a page or a group that was founded in 2016. What we do is to share opportunities when it comes to scholarships, training, internship, fundraising opportunities, exchange programs, anything to help the youth build their capacities, network, and broaden their horizon. So I'm the co-founder and executive director, and we've been running for some time now. We organize seminars on campuses. We move from school to school to sensitize them about the opportunities that are out there, how to use the internet or spend more time wisely or resourcefully on the internet to be able to make the maximum use of it. Yes. So
That's
yes,
great.
social entrepreneurship. Social entrepreneurship. This is basically training people who have ideas. It may come from the health sector, education sector, the vocational sector, any sector that helps to bring about change in the society. So basically what we do is to provide the training for the people. We help them to build their documentation, their team, their social media handles, things such as bootcamps, incubation, and all that. So these are some of the things that we do. Some of the things that we do when it comes to the social entrepreneurship. Yes. So the other thing is the digital skills. So for the digital skills, what we do is to equip people with the knowledge to be able to work well online. So for example, we teach people how to do graphic design, how to sell products online, how to make their presence known online, and then do other things such as create forms, campaigns, and all that online. And then for the educational and scholarship consultancy, we help people who want to further their education, whether in the vocational, formal, or informal sectors. So there are a lot of resources out there that are being churned out day in and day out. There are a lot of NGOs, a lot of organizations that are churning out scholarship for further education, whether for graduate education, both at home and abroad. And then people are not really aware of what is going on. There are a lot of channels that have been opened that are training people to get these opportunities, but people are not aware. So we offer this consultancy from documentation to review of CV and other things to make sure that you are well prepared to take advantage of the opportunities. Non-profit and fundraising is basically setting up non-profits and then most importantly, help them to raise funds to be able to finance their non-profit because the non-profit sector is very diverse and complicated. A lot of non-profits, but there are no structures. So this is where we come in to provide the support and equip the people or persons behind the non-profit to be able to run it efficiently and effectively. Yes. And the last one, which is copywriting, basically it's about content creation. Most of the things that we do today is about especially writing, from writing of speeches, writing of documents, editing, everything that you read online. Basically, this is about copywriting. People do this. They write speeches, they write statement of purposes, they write stories, they write novels for people and all that. So this is where the copyright comes. So these are some of the basic things that we do. As I said earlier, co-founded Story Pen Opportunities, and then Zobi Ghana is the entrepreneurship hub that we trained a lot of young people, especially women from the peri-urban areas, in various skills. People who are selling food, people who are in sanitation and other activities. So this is where Zobi Ghana has come in to support people. Okay, so you can visit our website, W Ghana, to be able to get all that information.
Yeah.
So our topic for today, leveraging social media for success. Yes. So before we go on, I would like us to do a small exercise. Yes. I believe you are familiar with all the icons that you have seen here.
Yes, please.
Okay. So there are some numbers on it. Kindly indicate the ones that you are on, given the numbers on the chat box. And let's see.
Okay, 1, 2, okay. Yeah, number 3.
So can you put it in the chat box and let's see?
Yeah, I will. Okay.
Okay, great. So we have one, which is Snapchat. The second one is Facebook. 3 is Instagram. The fifth one, it's WhatsApp. The sixth one is Twitter. And then the last one is LinkedIn. So let's do another one. Which one do you use the most?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so Facebook and then WhatsApp, Twitter, and then LinkedIn. Okay, good. Okay. Which one do you think you have the highest following or dominance in?
Sorry.
Okay. Hello, Teresa. Teresa, can you hear me, please? Okay. Okay, great, great. Welcome to the session, Leveraging Social Media for Success. I hope you can see my screen. Okay. Oh, great. So you are allowed to talk now. Great.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, okay, great. Okay, so my name is Abdallah, and thank you so much for joining the session.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank
So
you.
we are right on time. We just did a small exercise, but we are not far from it. So what I want us to do is, you've seen a number of icons on the page, right?
Yeah.
Please, can you indicate the ones that you use, the one that you are familiar with?
Oh, okay. WhatsApp.
Can you indicate the box in the message box?
Okay, no problem.
Okay, great. Now, which one do you use the most? Okay, great. Which one do you think that you have the highest following or presence? Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this. Now, what is common here is WhatsApp. So it means that you use WhatsApp the most. And that is, I think, one of the commonest app that we all use for communication and sharing of information. Good, good, good. Now let's move on to the next page to see the traditional uses of the media. So basically, all these social media platform that we've listed, they have their uses, but it is not everything that we use to their maximum. So here we are going to look at some of the basic uses of the social media handles and then how we can actually maximize our use on it. Because as you are aware, according to the United Nations, the world population has almost reached 8 billion by November 15th. Yes, this month, the population of the world will reach 8 billion. And in Ghana, for context, in Ghana, we are a little above 30, according to the recent National Statistical Survey. Yes. So basically, the social media handles that were listed, what we use is to connecting to friends and families. That's what we use day in and day out to check on our friends, to share information, what is happening, whether it's work, whether it's related to social events, and our families as well as our partners. Yes. The next thing is watching pictures and videos. Of course, we upload pictures of our events or videos, or watch other people's pictures and videos. Now, the pictures and videos may be promoting the content. You might be selling a product. Someone might be selling a skincare product or toys or silverware or honey. Now people put it on a status and then someone sees it and then you'll be like, oh, I like this. And at times you even screenshot it and then send it to others and all that. Yes. So these are some of the basic things that you've been doing. When I started some business 2 years ago, my friend list was the first point of call. My contact list on WhatsApp, because I wanted to try the product. And then immediately, I didn't want to bring it on Facebook. On Facebook, I have, I think, close to 5,000 people, but I wanted to test the product. So I brought it on WhatsApp first. So my recommendation is that if you are bringing out a product or you want to market anything that you want, first of all, do it on WhatsApp, where your friends and close people are. Once you put it on your status, then wait for the feedback. You wait for the feedback, and once the feedback comes in, then you'll be aware that, oh, these are some of the things that is there and all that. There are some instances whereby you even made a mistake on the flyer or in the video and then some other things. So people will be able to correct you, and then you can put it out there, whether you're on your Instagram or on your Facebook. So as I said, when I began some business 2 years ago, that is what I used. And I got my first, I think, 10 customers from my contact list. So this is what you do. Some people are scared or are skeptical. They are afraid to put out their product out there. They are afraid to sell or test their new product. So they'll be skeptical. They'll be like, oh, would someone post it for me? Would a friend post it for me? No, you don't have to wait for anyone. You have to be your own cheerleader. If you have an idea, you have a product and all that. At times, you go on people's status and you see, ask me anything. People put out this kind of things to get feedback. So in the same way, you can use it to leverage on other things, whether you are running on a project or you are trying to test people's reaction to something. You can use those kind of things to get your feedback. So if you have a product, you want to market something, or you are charging a commission on anything, make sure that you put it on your status and see the feedback And then don't be afraid that, oh, people will criticize me or not. Just put it out there and then see the feedback. After the feedback, you can go back to the drawing board and you make the changes. So we come back to the advertisement or marketing of the product. So as I was saying, the social media handle, whether it's WhatsApp or it's Facebook or Instagram, traditionally, they are used for advertisement or marketing of the product. Now, what we do normally is we just put out the product there. But on larger platforms like Facebook or Instagrams, there are paid advertisements or marketing that you actually pay to be able to reach a lot of people. So I have run some marketing ads for like personalities and then a group of people. And they are also marketing agencies. For instance, if you have you are selling a product, it may be shea butter, biscuit, or clothing. You have your page set up whether on Facebook or on Instagram, and then you want like 2,000 people to see it or 10,000 people to see it. So depending on your budget, Facebook has a column that you go to run those ads so that you're able to reach out to those people. So when you reach out to those people, at least you'll be able to get some sales from that people. So traditionally, this social media handles are used for advertisement or marketing. Yes. So when you're on this platform, they say that if you are not maybe the target, then you are the product. This Facebook or Instagram or other social media, they use our information to give it to customers. So what they do is that they look at your pattern, your steady behavior, what you like to click on. If you are someone who like to click on jeans and all that, they will target you and then bring jeans to you. If you are someone who likes to click on maybe skincare product or talk about skin and all that, they target you and then they sell that product. Okay. And the next one is creating campaigns for projects. I believe that once in a while you see on Facebook or other social media that people want to raise some funds, crowdfunding. Someone wants school fees. Someone is sick. Someone wants to build a borehole for a community. Someone wants to go to school. So all this are some uses of the social media, and I believe that we have all interacted with it. Although maybe we have not perhaps individually gotten involved, but these are some of the things that are being used. Creating campaign for projects. So whether you have an NGO, you have a business and all that, these are some of the things that you can use it for. Then the fundraising, yes, the fundraising is also a very important part. Crowdfunding is a common thing now, although at times there are some people who have questionable characters who come to try to dupe people. They don't have genuine project, but they come in and then try to get funding from people. So yes, this are the traditional uses of the social media, and then you have to go with this to be able to actually maximize the use of the social media. Okay. So at this point, I'll pause and then ask some of the things that you have done maybe so far with the social media. Let me see from the 5 that I've listed, what have you done from it? Yes, please. Can I hear from you, Fatih, and then Teresa? Yes.
Yes, please. Can you hear me?
Yes, please.
So a few days ago, a colleague of mine, okay, he's a friend actually, and he's a teacher in West GA JHS. So he reached out to me and he said he was teaching these students. They are very intelligent, but they cannot afford exercise books.
Yeah.
And then he intended to raise funds to purchase some exercise books for these students. Okay. So I made a write-up on my WhatsApp status, soliciting for support to carry out that project. Okay. And interestingly, there were people who were sending money some would just buy the exercise books and call and tell you, I'm here. How can you get the exercise books from me?
Wow.
We were able to raise 80 exercise books. Like, we were able to get 80 exercise books for that donation. That was
Great.
just this Monday.
Wow.
Yeah, so aside connecting with family and friends, it's one of the, I also use social media for advocacy and all that. So I think I'll leave the rest to also say this.
Okay. I think we have had some people joining us, but can we hear from Fatia so that we can go on to the others?
That's Teresa, maybe, because I just.
Oh, sorry. Pardon me, Fatia. Okay, Teresa.
Teresa has written hers in the chat box.
Oh, great.
Actually.
Oh, great. So we have Yahoo, right?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. So Yahoo says ads. And then we have Juliet who says marketing of product. Oh, great. Okay, that's good to know. So it means that already most of us are even using or leveraging on social media. Yes, but let me share this on my screen. I hope you all can see. Yes. So presently, Facebook has over 2 billion users. 2 billion, imagine. Ghana alone, as I indicated earlier, we have a little over 30 million in our population. But the Facebook population, everyone who is on Facebook from the different corners of the world, 2 billion and rising. And we have YouTube, then we have WhatsApp. But I believe in Ghana, most of the most used platform is Facebook. So we are going to talk more about the most used platform and see how we can use it better. Yes. So your identity or your voice. This is what we are going to delve in on more. Identity or voice. Now, when we say identity or voice, it's basically about your brand, who you are, or what you represent. Yes. So you ask yourself who you are. Are you standing as an individual or an icon, or you're representing a product? So we hear of celebrities, and then we hear of organizations as well as corporations. Now, these corporations have a unique identity or unique image. Once you hear about them, you know what they do. For instance, when you hear about MTN, you know that they do communication. You have a Vodafone, you know that they do what? Communication, telecommunication. You get me? For example, when you hear about Apple, you know that they use what? It's about phone and then technology. When you hear about Google, it's about search. So what you are going to do here, the first item that we are going to look at is niching. To niche yourself, what you're going to be known for on your social media. So for example, Fatia says that she does more work in the reproductive health sector. So this is what she is known for. But the question is, has she really asserted her dominance on the social media handle? What is her habit on the social media handle? Do people know her? If we see her, what comes to our mind immediately? This is what you have to do with your brand. So you have to niche yourself. You have to make sure that this is my field, this is what I do, and this is what I do not do. Some people do more than one thing, and that is fine. But the most important thing is to strategically position yourself. So you have to find your niche. If you are a market guru, if you are a teacher, if you are a trainer, if you are a student, if you are someone who shares health tips, you have to niche yourself. Facebook is, let me say, decongested, but there are some handles that you can follow, or there are some people that you can follow that are in your field or space that will help you shape your journey or direction. It's not everybody that you follow. If you want to be maybe dominant or maybe a big name in your field, you have to make sure that the pages that you follow, the people that you view on social media are in your field. You have to make sure, for example, if you want to do marketing, or if you want to get scholarship or training or any other things, there are people on social media, whether Facebook or Instagram, who post content daily about it. So you have to start following them religiously. You follow them and then see what they are doing. And then if you want to be like them, or you want to gain opportunity in that field, you make sure that you follow them and then see what you're doing. So that's how you niche yourself. And with the niching as well, you have to make sure that you talk about it. You talk about it always. What are you doing on social media? Are you just coming to view your pictures and videos and all that? That is not enough. You should go a step further to assert your dominance. Attend programs. There are some webinars, or there are some programs or training free online. You have to be attending them to be able to assert yourself, to be able to shape yourself, broaden your horizon, and connect to people. Connect to people. Very important. You connect to people that are doing things in your field so that you'll be able to learn. Okay, so down with the niching, we come to consistency. Social media is all about consistency. If you're not consistent, 1 week, 2 weeks, people will start forgetting you. There is this, my friend, whenever I go on his status, I go and then follow to read something funny. And I know that every day he comes to post something funny. So I'm always there. When I wake up and then I see there is something, I'm feeling bored and all that, I rush quickly and then go on it. Because he's always posting content. He has registered his identity or his voice in my mind. Anytime that I want to watch something funny, I just rush to the page or his status to go and watch it. So it's about consistency. If you are someone who brings, who writes, who posts videos, who creates content, you have to be consistent on social media. You have to, you talk about what you do. Talk about it always. Share tips. That's what you do. You share tips. You become an authority so that people can actually follow you. They come and contact you and then ask for information. That's how you become a consultant, through this consistency. People identify you with it. Yes. And the third thing is research. I think research is one of the most important and backbone to every person who wants to become successful. You have to do research, whether it is desk research or on the field. But these days, there is a lot of abundant information online. So all you have to do is to sit down and just do a Google search, and then you are gone. So you research, you watch videos on YouTube. YouTube, for me, my go-to channel are the Indians. Indians, I say, have simplified education. They say Finland has the best education system, but when it comes to the methodology, the delivery, I believe the Indians have just simply breaking down the secrets or hack to teach it. Once I find any concept difficult, I just go to YouTube. YouTube is a gold mine, and you can learn almost everything on YouTube. Every field that you are doing or anything that you are doing now, someone has already done it. So you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Just go on YouTube, just do your simple desk research, and you're able to get your information on it. So please, anything that you're doing, any field that you are on now, try and do your research. With the research, you present data and facts to people. People will start believing you that, hey, Charlie, this guy is dropping information. So, and once they are in doubt and then they go and check the source, they realize that, Charlie, this person, Teresa or Yao, is actually an authority. If I need any information concerning this field, whether it's marketing or finance or in health, this guy is the go-to. They begin recommending you to people. That's how you get gigs, you build your voice, you start being invited to programs and all that. Because you are someone who does your research, you have your facts and data. And you have to also buy books or download ebooks. Ebooks are free. You can download them and then read them as well. Yes. And then engagement. What is engagement? Engagement is basically responding to feedback. You post something and then people comment and then you ignore it. That is not engagement. When you post something, people are going to like it. That's called reaction. They are going to like it. They are going to laugh. They are going to be angry at it and all that. That is engagement. Now you've posted something and then someone typed, oh, this is nice. You have just ignored the person. You haven't said, oh, thank you or something like that. That is a red flag. So what you have to do is to engage the person. If the person asks questions, you engage the person as much as possible. And you have to be civil. Social media is open and then someone might be having a bad day and then the person just comes and then throws up something under your comment. You feel bad, but that is social media. You have to, just maintain your composure and answer the person in a most civil way as much as possible. If the person goes on ranting and then being abusive, you just ignore the person. That's all. But at the end of the day, there are a lot of people watching. Some people come on social media, they won't talk, they won't see anything, but they are following everything. Yes. Someone, I remember someone was working at NASA as an intern, and then he came to Twitter to make some disparaging statement. So one of the supervisors saw the tweet handle, and then the supervisor said that, oh, really? We shall see. So the person lost the position on his internship at NASA, one of the biggest space this organization in the world. So that is how it goes. And then the footprints, if you leave your footprint, Facebook, once it's out, or social media, once it's out, it's out. People can screenshot, people can record it and keep it on their phone till forever. And then follow up. Follow up, basically people send you messages based on your comment or post, and then you are busy or the message become overwhelming in your box. If you don't get time, at least the following day or the next, try as much as possible to call back the person or to send the person a message back, and do it in a very nice way. You talk to the person, this is the reason, but thank you for your patience. I was doing this and this and this. Now I'm available. Please, can we talk and all that? As much as possible, you follow up and then you engage the person so that the person knows that you are active and all that. And with all this that you are doing, Facebook is taking down metrics. Facebook is taking down metrics and all that. Yes. So anything that you wish to achieve, anything that you want to do, these are some of the guiding lines that will help you, whether it's for yourself or your organization. These are some of the things that will really help you to be able to succeed on the social media space. Yes. So as I said, some of the traditional social media handles are WhatsApp. So what WhatsApp do, we create groups. You can create group, people create group for various reasons, whether they are old school, or whether a group to share messages, maybe religious messages, pages for friends, pages to raise funds for a sick family member or a friend. So what you do in Facebook, you create groups and all that. Yeah. And then now Facebook is really developing. You can add more people and all that. When we began one of our organizations, it was basically on WhatsApp. That's what we do. We're just even trying. We didn't know what we are doing. We created a group and then put 1 or 2 friends, and then we started sharing good information, and then people started asking for more, and then we were expanding the group, and that is how we got over maybe 500 people or 200 people now. So yes, contact our friends, families, and acquaintances. Yes, so we have to talk to our families, talk to our friends, talk to our husbands or boyfriends or girlfriends. Yeah, we share pictures, videos, and information. Yes, so basically that is WhatsApp, and then it's the most used app in the world. Now we come to Facebook. Now Facebook has a lot of things that you can actually benefit for. Yes, you can become someone who even runs a page for people and then charge your fees. These are what we call social media marketers or social media managers. What they do is that because whether the person is a politician, whether it's a company, people actually hire people to create content. So if you can write well, if you can do videos and all that, you manage the page for the person. You make sure that you respond to a customer and all that. And you yourself, if you are dealing with a product or you are selling information, Facebook is a platform you can leverage on. Yes, if you are looking for information, books to read and all that, and opportunities are also on Facebook. Opportunities are always on Facebook. People are sharing information. People are connecting to each other and sharing opportunities and doing a lot of big businesses. So yes. So we used to also Facebook to contact our friends and families, long lost friend. I had a friend from primary. So one day he came to my mind and then I just logged onto Facebook, search on his name, and then hooray, I found the person. Yes. So we share pics, videos, on information. Just that with Facebook it's on a larger scale. On a larger scale, unlike WhatsApp, which is limited. For Facebook is on a larger scale. Yes, you can be on Facebook watching videos of people elsewhere, but with WhatsApp, it's just limited to your contacts. Yes, so Facebook, there are some group or channels that you have to follow, especially if they are doing it in your field, so that you're able to learn a lot more from them. And then, very important, LinkedIn. LinkedIn is very, very important. With LinkedIn, as you already know, it's a professional-based website. You find jobs there. Find jobs there for jobs in your sector or industry that you want. Find jobs there. You connect to recruiters. Always people are recruiting in LinkedIn, and there are courses also for you to take. But the strategy with LinkedIn, as I said, make sure that when you create a LinkedIn account, or if you already have it, make sure that the picture that you have on LinkedIn, the profile picture, is a professional headshot. Don't put any ordinary picture there. Make sure that you go to your studio or you stand a place very nice. The person gets your headshot. Your profile or bio, you describe it nicely. What you do, you write a professional summary there. You write the schools that you went to, your experiences and all that. And then you follow people in your industry. For LinkedIn, you have to be very intentional with LinkedIn. Follow people in your industry. Follow people that you wish to connect to. Follow people that you wish to learn from. And then if you want to grow your audience, you keep on posting information that are very important, very related to your industry and all that. Yes. Now, the last thing I will talk about is YouTube. So people are making a lot of money on YouTube. A lot of people are making a lot of money on YouTube, and then I don't want us to be left out. If you know how to create content, as in videos, you can create a channel. There are over 50 million channels on YouTube. So if what you do is to review products, if you are creating awareness, if you're talking about entertainment, some people even review movies. They watch movies and then they come and talk about the movie, whether it was a great movie or whether it was a bad movie. Some people do it. Yes, some people also talk about entertainment. Some people, it's all about news. So with YouTube, once you get your 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of viewership, you'll be able to monetize your YouTube. Yes. So from there on, you have to be posting content continuously, and then they will pay you monthly. Yes. And then courses are also there on YouTube. Anything that you want to learn, even polishing your shoe or lacing your boots, you can learn it on YouTube. YouTube has come to demystify and simplify everything in life. If you have anything, even your headscarf or duku, how you call it, you can even learn it on Facebook. How to cook. Yesterday, I went to the kitchen and then saw my friend trying to cook something. And then I realized that he was watching it from a woman Facebook. You get me? He was trying to do bear man coin. So yes, this is YouTube for you. You can almost learn anything and follow people strategically and all that. Yeah. So there is Twitter as well, where people share a lot of information, where you can also reach a lot of people if you wish to. So with Twitter, you also create your handle and then follow channels or handles strategically. Yes. So thank you very much. I will draw the curtains on the presentation now, and I'll open the door for questions or follow-up for questions. Thank you so much. So you can unmute yourself and then let's talk. Yes. Hello. Okay, sure. Yes, so please, are there any questions, any concerns so far so that we can just look at it?
Please, I have a question.
Okay.
Okay, so you mentioned LinkedIn. I'm sure every one of us here on this call is a bit familiar with what LinkedIn is.
Yes.
Is that we have some people who get discouraged as soon as they kind of apply for an opportunity and they don't get it, especially on LinkedIn, because in fact, until now, it used to happen to me. You know, LinkedIn has a lot of opportunities, LinkedIn and Twitter. So sometimes you apply, you don't get, and then the next time you get an opportunity, you just be like, what if I apply and the results come back the same? Is there any way to deal with that? Because seriously, I have a problem with going ahead to do the same thing over and over again if it's something that has drained my energy or had me feel really bad before. I just feel like maybe I should let it go. And it's not a good thing. I'm not proud of it. How do I handle it?
Okay. So thank you very much for the question. Yes. So there's an adage that we fail when we don't try again. I realize at times it can be very draining, especially when it comes to job search or opportunities. You have to realize that there are a lot of people gunning for the same opportunity as you.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people looking for the same opportunity as you are. They are also coming well prepared, putting on their A game. So the fact that you haven't gotten the first time does not mean that you should not try again. I know it can be very draining, but you don't let that thing put you down. Just apply, because you don't know which opportunity is knocking on your door next. And also you have to look at, sometimes you have to look at your packaging.
Yeah.
Your packaging, as in how, normally on LinkedIn, we apply with our CVs and other information. You look at it. Am I using the same old CV? At times, you need to look at certain things. If you try the same thing and expect different results, then that is not possible. If you keep on doing the same thing, you will not get different results. So at times, you have to go and then do a search. Is there something wrong with my CV? Am I using the current templates? Am I actually highlighting my skills and experiences to be able to secure this opportunity? Because mind you, the mistake that a lot of people do is that when an opportunity is posted, they don't actually or carefully look at the eligibility or requirement. And this is very important. When there's a vacancy or anything, make sure that you thoroughly go through the requirement or eligibility. Sometimes you might not be eligible, but you read that, oh, they are looking for this thing, and you think that I'm qualified. But maybe the number of years experience might beat you. Some industry or some technicalities you might not have, but you just applied and then you didn't get it. And then you're like, oh, why didn't they pick me? And you feel sad and all that. But it doesn't matter. At times you may even come all prepared and then you still don't get it. But what I have to say to you is that do not give up. Do not give up. It can be draining, yes, because there's a lot of competition out there. But you don't lose anything in applying. You keep on applying, you build your skills, and then you learn from them. So if you have applied to any opportunity, you haven't wasted your time. You've only learned what they needed and whatnot. And then my issue with some recruiters is that makes things, very, very, let's say, let me put it discouraging to applicants, is that they don't give feedback. I know you apply to opportunities and then you don't get it, and they don't write it. They don't write you love letters. They don't tell you, dear Teresa or dear Fatia, we are sorry you didn't make it this time around. We hope that next year or next time you're able to secure the opportunity. At least that one is comforting. But they just leave you in the air like that. That is a challenge that a lot of people have. So please do not give up. Keep on applying. Keep on tweaking your application and hopefully you're going to secure the opportunity in the future. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So any question from Ellen, Estella, Sebastian? Yeah.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, this is a concern, and I also want to seek your opinion on that. Yeah, when it comes to LinkedIn, I have realized that people give you recognition when, let me use the word, people in well-established organization endorses you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why should that be the case?
Okay. So
it means that if you're not getting someone to give you endorsement, that means your account is not giving that necessary attention.
Okay. Thank you very for the question. As I earlier indicated in my presentation, I said that with LinkedIn, you have to be intentional with the account. Some accounts are basically dormant. Some people don't post, they don't share, they don't even like people's comments or information. And then it takes time with LinkedIn and social media. It takes time. Some people don't even connect with other people. You're going to look at their connections or viewership. It's even less than 100 or less than 50. They just leave their profile or their page there just like that. They don't post anything. They don't share anything. So there is no engagement. Now, the reason why some people are getting this endorsement is because they are engaging. The more you engage, the more you get people. You might even see a professor or a big person saying something, or you can say thank you for the distance and share it on your page. When you do that, people see it. People realize that your page is active, and then they go and view your profile. At times you get a notification that someone viewed your profile because you are doing something and drawing attention so that other people can endorse you. So you need to connect with people. You need to connect other people, but it does not mean that your account, for want of a better word, is worthless. No, your account is still very relevant and important. But what you have to do is you have to engage. Facebook is a two-way affair. You give in, LinkedIn is a two-way affair. You give in and then you get. But once you leave the account dormant and then you come in once in a while and then go through pages, you're not going to get anyone to endorse you or to listen. And another thing, for the endorsement, if you know people or Maybe they can be your friends or your colleagues or your past acquaintances, like your bosses and all that. If they are on LinkedIn, you can connect to them and let them endorse you. That one is also done. You can send them an invite to endorse your skills and all that. But without endorsement, you can still thrive. Without endorsement, you can still thrive. You can still engage, be posting very important information and connecting with people especially in your field or doing what you like to do, or yes, people like you want to be like them. Yeah, so it doesn't make your account bad, but make sure that you also engage with other people and be consistent, and then connect with more people to raise your following or your connections. Thank you very much. I hope I've been able to.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So do we have any other? Okay. So before you draw the curtains, please, apart from Fatia, please, can I get to know some of you and what you do, please? Okay. Sebastian.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So I asked if I could get to know some of you and the things that you are into and how you are using social media to enhance.
Oh, okay. Currently, I am a fellow digital rights and media inclusion fellow from Paradigm Initiative Nigeria.
Oh, great.
Media. I'm a media practitioner.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and more of a social media digital marketer as well.
Oh, nice. Great. Yes. So you have your handles, right? You have your handles on the various social media list, right?
Yes, please.
So maybe you can share it in the chat box so that some of us can also follow you and then see some of the things that you're doing. Yeah. Oh, great. So people are actually talking in the comment section. Yes. Thank you so much, Elaine. Thank you also. So we have a supervisor. Teresa is a supervisor at the Forestry Commission in Bekwai. Oh, great. So we have a gender and development specialist. Oh, great. All right, great. So Estella is a coordinator for the American Corner Group. Oh, great. Yes. So I believe you have amazing portfolios here. I believe that you'll be using your social media to actually create your presence. Whatever you are doing now, talk about it on social media. Give people tips, like share importance of what you are doing. Whenever you have an event, whether it's international or locally, share it. So for instance, Ellen is a gender and development specialist. Ellen has to always talk about the things happening in her space when it comes to gender and development. What are the new developments? What are the laws that people are supposed to know? What are some of the things that are bugging the area? What are some of the recommendations that she thinks has to happen in that sector? So she can be doing that by, maybe it can be even 2 times in a week, maybe Mondays and Fridays of a busy schedule, or she writes something nice and then she posts it on social media. When she does that consistently, it will begin to draw people's attention, and then people will come in to the page to learn more. At times people are curious. So you bring something. Do you know that in gender development space, you cannot do this? Do you know that this new law has come out to protect you? and all that. So people will be engaging you and trying to know all that. And Teresa at the Forestry Commission in Bekwai, I believe that the Forestry Commission is doing a great job, and then there are a lot of subsectors within that space. So you can talk about it, or any other thing that you wish to highlight from your identity. I don't know whether you were here when I spoke about the niching aspect. Yes. So earlier I spoke about the niche. It's very important that you niche, and you are consistent. You do your research, you engage, and then you follow up. These are very important things that you need to do. These are very important things that you need to do. You have to niche. You have to become an authority in what you do. If there are two things that you do, fine. Make sure that you talk about them so that people will get to know about you, and then they come for tips and consultancy. That's the way you grow. That's the way you grow. Okay. So thank you very much for this session. I really enjoyed every aspect. So this is my email. I'm sharing it here with you. If you have any questions, you want to follow up, sure, get to contact me, and then we'll just take it from there, hopefully. Yes, so I just hope to hear from you all soon. Thank you very much. Thank you very much once again. Yes.
Thank you too.
Yes, yes. So do you have handles? We spoke about social media handles. Please share your handles so that we can all follow each other. Great. Great. So Teresa just shared a LinkedIn handle. Yes. So please let's follow each other, and let's make sure that we use social media to the best of. Oh, okay. I like the professional summary. That's good. That's good. It's a page well created. Kudos, Teresa. Kudos, Teresa, for such a page. I think you've really done well with the page. Yeah, you've really done with the page. Yeah. Okay. So I'm also sharing mine so that we can all follow. Okay. Yes, this is mine. Okay, let me put this first. Okay. Great. Sebastian, I just checked, and then it says your page doesn't exist. It says your page doesn't exist. Yeah, Exactly. Exactly. The user has also confirmed that. Okay, let's see for Hilda. Okay, Stella. Oh, great. Wow, Stella, you have a nice profile. I like the banner. Okay. Oh, great. Okay. So, oh, we have an environmentalist in the house. Great, great. That's nice. Okay. Nice. So, yes, I'm connecting with various handles. Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your time. We have our contacts and all that. Let's continue our conversation from there. If you have any question, you have any concerns, just let us know and then we'll just pick it up from there. All right. Okay, let's see. Estella, you sent a request? Okay, let's see. So here. Oh, my LinkedIn. I shared it, right? Check the messages. Okay, so let me repost it. Let me repost my URL. Oh, okay. Okay, Teresa. So just search for my name, Abdullah Issa. Definitely gonna find me. I don't know whether you're. Let me. Okay, let me check it quickly because this is.